do what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah. So they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching.
Hey, what's up, class? Come on in, hit that like button. That's how you pay school tuition. Keep in mind that we do not cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions, guys. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And all we do is bring thought-provoking topics to the forefront.
Hey, guys. Welcome.
Great to see you back in class today. You missed 2 weeks, Ms.Goodbread. You know what I mean? Not for nothing.
I have makeup homework to do, I guess, huh?
Right. A lot of makeup homework. I mean, don't get me don't get me wrong. Never held it down 1 week. And then we had the guys last week. So, you know what I mean? We maintained.
Good work.
But we missed you.
Good work. Well, I'm here.
All right, guys. So today's video, shout out to my guy. Salute to my guy. It's complicated. We taking to the streets again today, guys. And the theme of the video, guys, is going to be gender roles. What are gender roles in today's society, and what were gender roles back when things was thriving? All right, guys, so let's get straight to this video.
What is your understanding of the history of romantic relationships and how they've evolved?
Honestly, so I think from a long time there was a lot of male-dominant relationships where it comes into the man takes care of the woman stays at home. But over time it has become a woman can do what they want and a man is a support system, as well as still being able to kind of be the muscle of the relationship and being able to support her in her goals, as well as being able to support himself and show that he's like have masculinity still. Does that make sense?
Can you explain in as much detail how the dating game works?
Oh, so I've been off the market for 1.5 years. But the dating game, honestly, anymore is a female-dominated market where the female has a choice. If the female wants it, then the female can get it, and the guy is kind of just chasing. But when it comes to the dating, if the guy has game, style, based on like clothing-wise, as well as good physique for the most part, they can dominate a dating game because the female wants what the female eye catches, but as well as the female has a choice, and the guy is kind of hunting.
Now, he said a lot right there.
He said a whole lot. He said a lot.
He said a lot, but to break it down, what he's saying is correct, though. I don't disagree with what he said there, you know what I mean? This is why I tell you guys, date who want to date you. You know what I mean? Date who want to date you. And go into this dating thing with good intentions. Remember, guys, dating ain't the sin is sex. You know what I mean? So if you go into these dates just thinking sex on your mind, you doomed to fail. You setting yourself up for failure, guys. Go into these relationships and these dates with the thought of, let me meet somebody, let me interact, let me meet somebody new. How can I network with this person? If it happened, it happened, guys. But that was not your intent.
I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to date now. It's kind of hard. I'd be scared to be out there in the dating market right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
How does each sex manipulate to get what they want?
I feel like females use their body. I feel like males use their money, what they can do for a woman. And if you gay, I mean, just body, yada, 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 yada.
Makeup is a dominant one for females, 100%, because they can change.
Guys, that was key right there. You see how the guys that identify with the LGBT, they also identify with that that empowerment joint, that women empowerment joint. Like, the more you show, the more you're liberated, and that's not right. That's not real. That's not right.
Change their appearance. Males will kind of alter their personality If they're a douchebag, they will 1,000,000% change up and be like, "Oh, I'm a sweetheart. I'll talk to you all sweet. I'll take you on dates." The moment they get in a relationship, gone. So 100% that way.
If men typically have to have
Hold on, guys. Let me chime in again. He's correct right there. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to set the groundwork on these dates from the jump. If you get on these dates and your intentions is to trick the girl and try to do some old okey doke, guess what's going to happen, guys? You're going to dig a hole for yourself to have to climb out. You know what I mean? Keep it real from the jump. You'll be surprised how many women just want the truth. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of us don't keep it real because we think that
If I tell her the truth, she's not gonna mess with me, or something like that.
Then you just complicated common sense right there. Because I just told you we want to date the people that want to date us. You get what I'm saying? We want to date the people that want to date us. So, I mean, who are you fooling? Girls like what they like. All you're gonna do is set yourself up to be used, guys. Work on yourself, yo.
looks, money, and status in order to attract lots of beautiful.
So 100% that way.
If men typically have to have looks, money, and status in order to attract lots of beautiful women, how is the man not considered the prize?
Wow.
You just mind-blowing me. I feel like because for them to have that, they have to pull the woman. So you can't pull the woman without all those things. So you're pulling the prize by having those things.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
Yeah, the woman.
Okay, so if
Now you see how fast she just jumped out there, like me, bitch. Like, I mean, who taught her that?
I mean, look at her. She looked like she's been having things handed to her all her life, and her mom has been telling her, "You're just everything."
That's what happened when you deal with these girls, guys. When you deal with the it girls, the little itty bitty princesses, you're gonna have to go through that. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go through that, and it's sad because, to be truthful, guys, men are the prize, man. And God designed it that way. Women are the gift from God, y'all. Don't let nobody fool you. All right? Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody tell you anything else. What do you got to think? What is your take on that, Ms.Goodbread, like the entitlement?
I agree that, well, first off, I don't like none of the names and the titles that they put on everything. So I think both of us in a relationship are a prize to each other, but the woman is the gift from God.
Right.
You know, and all of us women are looking for a guy who can, comfort us financially, to hold it down, protect us, provide for us, and stuff like that. So, they're kind of, right. That's kind of the prize.
Right. That's how I look.
But I don't want to use those labels and those names and terms and stuff like that, because that's not how I look at relationships. Like, no prize and no gift and no this and no that. It's just, we're in this together. I honor you, you honor me, and we work together to make it happen.
Right. That's the traditional way of thinking. But, you know what I mean? We got to uncomplicate it for these folks. You know what I mean? But that's definitely right. Like, it's definitely right. And this is why the women are the gift, because it takes a unique person to open that gift. Now the prize might open that gift, and that gift might not be for that prize. And that's how that works. You know what I mean? And guys, be a prize. Not every man is a prize either. Like, we're not going to play that now. We're not going to play that now. Not every man is a prize. So how the hell you can expect a gift if you ain't even a prize? Remember, only a prize can expect a gift. You know what I mean? This is why women is not the prize. Because how can you be the prize when you expect the gift to do what they supposed to do? You know what I mean? It's not gonna work like that.
If the woman is the prize, why even bother going out with a man in the first place?
I don't know. That's a great question. Woman.
So who's the prize in a lesbian relationship? Both of them?
Both of them. Yeah. Oh God. Both be the prize.
So,
what's he say on God?
Yeah, let's play that back.
Okay, so if the woman is the prize, why even bother going out with a man in the first place?
I don't know. That's a great question.
The other answer though.
So who's...
Hold on, real quick.
She knew who the prize was.
Right. That's because it's brainwashed. Right.
Yeah.
It's brainwashed. This is taught behavior. You know what I mean? The entitlement is taught behavior.
The prize in a lesbian relationship, both of them?
Both of them. Yeah. Oh God. Both be the prize.
So then why aren't they both the prize in a heterosexual relationship?
Because
She
no,
did it too.
nobody said men are down here and women are up here.
Okay, so are women equal to men or are women superior to men?
For sure, superior.
Okay, so then
Wait, what she said? What he answered? Oh,
He said, are they equal to men or superior? And this goes back to what I tell you guys. A lot of these women, a majority, 71% to 80% of these women want equal result. They don't care about equal opportunity. They just want to be special. They don't want equality. They want special treatment. Special treatment and not putting in no work. It's mental slavery, guys. It's mental. Like, you know, it's real manipulative, guys. When you look at it, it's like they want credit for doing the least, but they want you to give them credit for as if they did everything, and they did the least amount, the minimum. Sad. And then they all know the right answers to say. They read from the same playbook and they know the right things to say. But then you ask them, why did you say that? They have no clue.
okay, so are women equal to men or are women superior to men?
For sure, superior.
Okay, so then why do women go around saying they want equality when they actually want superiority?
It's just for the look. People just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna go look for this, but they're actually looking
Okay.
for money.
Why is it? Do you know what the definition of chauvinism is? Chauvinism means one.
But they're younger.
This is the younger crowd, but this only go to show you how stupid they and goofy they be looking, because everything that he just asked you up until this point was all chauvinistic questions. So how can you be answering those questions but not know and it
Well,
just
she didn't know the technical term for it. So
right.
She's about to break it down and tell her what it is that she's answering to.
She can care less though. Look at her.
Look at
her face. She can care less. She can give a damn. She know what she know, and that's it. And that's the problem with today's world. Nobody willing to let me hear what the person is saying. And
to be open-minded, to learn something new, to try to figure something out.
Right. We just gonna continue with this fake winning shit.
Sex thinking they're superior to another. Why is it when men think they're superior, we call it chauvinism, but when women think they're superior, we call it feminism?
That's a great question.
Good one.
Got me stumped there. Yeah.
Are there any double standards in relationships that you can think of that do not exclusively favor women?
Is none.
None. So why would a man want to be in a relationship when everything's a double standard and it all favors her?
See, that's if you're gonna be in a relationship with any female, make sure she's more bisexual than she is straight.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean?
She like bitches more than she like niggas.
But I'm saying, what's the benefit in that? Why do you believe
that? The benefit in that is, boom, y'all can get bitches together.
Aha.
And you ain't gotta worry about fucking on one pussy and getting bored, because bitches act like pussy don't get old. Pussy.
All right. Now, guys, let me uncomplicate that, yo, because he was live and direct right there. What he's saying is stop messing with these overly masculine alpha women who can't stand you or women. They don't like nobody. They don't like themselves. Deal with women that appreciate life, that appreciate people, that can honestly walk down the street and say, hey, babes, that girl look dope. She look good. Deal with women that like people. You know what I mean? That's not always running around here with this chip on their shoulder like if they the best thing since sliced bread. Like, and they ain't good bread.
Pussy get old.
If someone is dating a bisexual, are they more likely to get jealous whenever their lover spends time with their friends?
I feel like you would be insecure if your significant other likes both gender. I don't want to say both genders, and I'm going to get shit on because there's a...
I think that's one good answer she gave. That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
I think so.
I mean, to me, that's a pretty answer because she look like she trying to be the cutest person in the room, so she wouldn't even be able to be in that capacity. But it's a.
I think that one was a fair answer.
So it's fair. She ain't trying to compete though.
No, she already told you she's the prize, she's the gift, she's everything. So she already told you that.
Okay, I don't think that's fair. I don't know.
Okay, jealousy. I think it gives you more options of who you're going to be jealous of. It's not just like, oh, my girlfriend likes a guy.
I think it increases insecurity.
Is jealousy a turn on or a turn off for you?
Turn on.
I love it. I don't want games in my relationship. I don't want to be jealous. I want to be confident.
No, I love it.
let me ask you this: what's the difference between protecting your woman and being possessive?
Being fucking possessive.
No.
I mean, isn't there good?
What's that right there? Ms.Goodbread, hit that up.
I don't know. Protecting your woman is, making sure that she's okay, making sure no harm comes her way, and a good coming from a good loving space. Being what is it? What he said, possessive.
Yeah,
That is to me more controlling, and you want to monitor everything that she's doing, what she's wearing, where you going, what time you come. That to me is possessive. Whereas,
yeah, that's man manipulation right there. That's where your hidden inside insecurities start flaring up. And if you're dealing with a smart girl, she gonna catch you on that, and she gonna take advantage of that. She gonna capitalize on that. Word, guys. So be aware of that at all times. You know what I mean? Be aware of that. And this happens when you deal with women that make more money than you. When you're not beating her at money. You can be beating her at everything else. But if you ain't beating her at money, them hidden insecurities is gonna creep in.
Good and bad jealousy, like
Yeah, there's controlling and like being manipulative.
right, but that would be being possessive, and then being protective of your woman is good jealousy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, yes, I do agree.
Have any of you ever experimented sexually with another woman?
Yes.
Okay. Would you ever date a man who's experimented with another man?
No.
All right. Now this is why I like this question right here, right? Because the first thing when you talk about polygamy and you talk about a man with two women, right? The 71% Lilith style of women, they always be like, well, man could do it, a woman could do it. But that's just being tick for tatus, because honestly, no woman want to see another man kiss each other, another man do anything with each other. So
no.
So it makes no sense.
No, not at all. I don't want to see that at all.
And why the hell every goddamn woman, 95% of women done touched each other. They done sucked the titty. Word up. That's serious. No cap, guys. So y'all sit there and be playing. Y'all be scared. Y'all better keep it real. Word up.
Okay, do you think women are less inclined to support bisexual men as potential dating prospects?
Yes.
Would you have a problem sucking a dick after it's been inside another guy's ass?
Yeah, definitely. What the fuck?
No, because, well, maybe, because, like, I've done ass to mouth, but, like, it depends on if they cleaned their ass.
Homegirl gave it up, yo. She said she be tossing salads. She don't mind. She said, I'll toss a salad.
She kept it all the way real.
She kept it all the way real.
No shame.
All the way real. And I hope that's not her boyfriend.
It is. That's why you're all blushing and embarrassed. She's like, wait, you telling everybody you ate my ass? Like, look at him.
Can you be more specific?
Well, like, if you clean your ass before a scene, then maybe I'll suck a dick after it's been an ass. But then again,
Only she said before a scene, so she just told on herself right there.
No, she's talking about between her and her man before he put it in there.
Right. I'm jumping the gun, yo. You see, I'm just Manosphere. I'm Manosphere. I'm red pilled out, yo. Let me stop that shit. I tell you guys, don't let that shit get programmed in your brain. This shit all in my program now. I'm just waiting.
That's not what she was saying.
All right. She's talking about a scene with them.
Yes.
All right.
and I've licked a guy's ass, so don't know if it was clean.
Is it generally true that men seek the hottest woman they can afford, while women seek the richest man they can attract?
I'd say generally, yes, that is true.
So don't men want trophy wives while women want sugar daddies?
I'd say that, yeah, guys do like someone that they can probably show off. They care about looks more than money, and the opposite for girls. What do you think, Tim?
This is a fact right here, yo. I think this is a fact right here, because when he said rich, don't start thinking about money. Talking about rich in everything, rich in knowledge, rich in spirit, rich in soul, rich in everything, health. You know what I mean? And all women want that 1% of man. All women want that top-notch man biologically, because why the hell would you want to bring in another life off of bad DNA? You know what I mean? If the dude got bad DNA, he got bad DNA. You finna duplicate that. But no woman biologically want to do that. Now, I don't know what these alpha women that then change their whole biological makeup done did, but I'm telling you, a natural born woman, you know what I mean, she just wants the best for her babies. You know what I mean, before she have a baby, is even if she don't have a baby, you get what I'm saying? It's biologically programmed for her to want,
pick the best.
Right, to pick the best. You don't see no lady lioness running in the jungle looking for the little skinny little mane, little one string hair mane on a lion. You don't ever. That's not how it works, guys.
I mean, personally, I think personality matters, but girls do chase the money, and I've heard it first person. Like, girls care about money.
So how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I'd say it's like consensual prostitution in a way.
Okay, well, why don't we just legalize it if it's already happening?
Maybe because it entice like trafficking and stuff like that. So I'd say there's probably like a bad side if you just call it prostitution. It's more of like a social, like it's accepted socially to say it's dating instead of prostitution.
Right, and I agree with him right there. Because if you legalize it, then you just have people just snatching people up, kidnapping people, just selling people off. It'll get ugly. I mean, they doing that now. So imagine how they would do it if it's legal. Like, come on, guys.
I feel like, okay, I feel like a woman when I date a guy that doesn't have a job, doesn't have any type of goals in his life, and I feel like a dude has to have a female that his friends want to fuck. Because if your friends don't want to fuck her, he ain't gonna be with her.
So do you think it's generally true that like men are looking for trophy wives and women are looking for sugar daddies?
Yeah, I do.
I agree with this dude right here. He must be he gotta have some type of red pill knowledge with him too. You know what I mean? Being what he is and all. But I agree with him right there, 100%.
I agree, absolutely.
100. Yo, that was real.
How is that different than prostitution?
I mean, prostitution is like a business. I feel like, you know, it's business. That's the whole different thing.
Well, how is that different than love that's transactional?
I mean, because I feel like a woman can marry a man, and yeah, she married him because of his money, but eventually she get to grow and learn him like for who he is, or at least love the kids that he provides for her. But a prostitute, you know, she just in it for a transaction, 5 minutes tops, 10-minute tops, and there you go.
Guys, we got to get out of this habit, right, of running with these online ideologies, guys. Women were designed to extract resources from the man to make everything better. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. That's why we here, guys. That's why we do what we do, because people take the eye off of family, how important family is. It's a team effort, guys. It's the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? You have to mix in both. The woman gender role is the negative energy. And when I say negative energy, I'm not saying bad. I'm saying like the negative sign. Or let's flip it.
And the yang.
The yin and the yang, right?
Negative, positive, the yin and the yang.
I was going to relate it more to the car battery, guys. You know, it takes two energies to start the battery. You know what I mean? Two different energies to start the battery. And that's what it is, guys. That's what it is.
That was a good one. That's a good analogy.
Yeah, you can't start. You ain't starting with two negative energies or two positives. Yeah. You need a negative and a positive to get it and going. You know what I mean? So that don't mean that the negative energy is gonna be the positive, and then the positive gonna be the negative. No, it's not gonna work like that. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on the expression "every man pays for sex"?
Like when a guy's at a bar and he's buying a girl drinks, he's not doing that because he likes you or like knows anything about you. He wants to take you home.
Okay, so do you feel like a guy can't just like genuinely buy you a drink without like a woman thinking that there's a secret agenda? Or?
No, I think a guy can buy you a drink. I think there's some guys that are going out without any wrong intentions. I think there are some people that just want to go out and have a good time and talk to people. I don't think it always means that they want to have sex with you and take you home.
Depends on the person.
If a guy wants to have sex with you eventually, is that necessarily the wrong intentions?
Well, how would I know if he eventually wants to have sex with me?
Well, wouldn't he be talking to you for any other reason other than the fact that...
I'm not going to assume that a man...
No, a guy would talk to you other than sex.
Well, no, I'm just saying, isn't that typically why guys approach women? Is that they eventually want to get sex?
I don't agree with that.
I do. Yeah.
I agree with that. Like, maybe that's not what you want right now. You're just not trying to just jump in bed with her tonight. But you're buying her a drink because somewhere down the line, maybe you want to build a relationship with her and have sex. That's exactly what you're doing. Like,
all right, like, let's stop playing. Why do we got to always dance around and do the dog and pony show and keep it a buck all the time, guys? You know what it is. And that's that's a guy's way of saying, all right, the ball is in your court now. I showed you that I like you. You have access. You have the access to sex. You know what I mean? And you also have the access to the start of this relationship. All we own as men is the commitment. If we gonna stay committed in this relationship, if you gonna get to roll us out, like this my boyfriend, you know what I mean? That's all we control.
I'm naive.
Wait, okay, do you believe that men initially do really nice things for women because they eventually want sex?
Yes, off the bat, maybe.
I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. She's still paying for pussy.
You look mad.
Shout outs to my MGTOW dudes right there, because that's the MGTOW ideology. And I don't blame them. Like, honestly, if you already changed the laws of your mind and you healed off of your hurt and your damage and you know what it is, you're a red pill and you know what it is. You know what the dating scene is, then that's it. Because you're not damaging nobody.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And nobody's gonna get to damage you. You pay like you weigh, they go their way, you go your way. And that's how that works. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he right, because think about it, you guys be sitting in these cribs paying $500 and $600 for rent, you know what I mean? Food bill, y'all be really providing, playing the role, and half the time the female don't really like you, bro. She don't even like you. She don't love you. She don't like you. You know what I mean? Because this is what the world is saying today. The world is promoting this single and independent in a relationship joint. You know what I mean? So when you could have just saved your money. You could have just saved your money.
And your time. Like, save your time. You get what you want, go your separate ways.
Right. And 9 times out of 10, guys, they ain't gonna let you mess up their profession and get you pregnant. So they're gonna always promote that you use protection before you smash those professional women. You know what I mean? It's only until you start messing with the women that's confused already, running around here in the land, don't know if they want to sell the cooch or if they want to trick you into buying the cooch or if they want to play like if they not selling the cooch. You know what I mean? But that's when you run into this baby joint, child support, and all that shit. When you change the laws of your mind and you learn who you are, you know your worth, you know what you can take, what you can handle, what you like, what you don't like, then you can make decisions like that. So we're not gonna frown down on those ideologies. Salute to the MGTOW brothers.
What is the difference between a man being a provider and a sugar daddy?
Sugar daddy pays for your shit. Yeah, sugar daddy pays for like unnecessary stuff.
A man
like,
being
provider
a provider
is
She
like
don't know. She ain't
stuff
doing
you
it
a hubby need. Like they care about you. They're giving you things because they care about you.
because they want to provide for you.
So do you think it's generally true that men seek trophy wives and women seek sugar daddies?
Definitely.
So how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
It's a business, that's for sure.
Transaction?
Transaction, no.
All right, guys. Again, guys, this is a negotiation. It's a negotiation, right? It's not necessarily prostitution. It's just a negotiation, guys. It's a negotiation. You put something out there. You put a demand out there. The lady put a demand out there, and you see if you could deal with it. It's about how much of my shit can you put up with? How much of your shit can I put up with? You know what I mean? And as long as you don't have over expectations, how they say, as long as you don't have them crazy amount of expectations, then you gotta just give and take. It's give and take, guys. It's give and take. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? But if you are in one of those prostitution relationships, you remember God said you give him crumbs. That, you know what I mean? And let me clear that up. I mean, it sounds funny, but crumbs mean you don't go giving them your whole bread, your whole loaf, what you working on. You don't give them your whole purpose loaf. That means you give them crumbs of the dollar. That means you get them a little bit, but you are supposed to get them something.
Pay them and get out of there.
Right.
Don't a lot of men want trophy wives while a lot of women want sugar daddies?
Yes. Yeah.
So how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
I mean, I don't date.
Well, what's the difference between a sugar baby, a prostitute, and a gold digger?
Money.
Prostitute is someone who's strictly sex for money, and gold digger is strictly trophy wife for money, basically. And sugar baby is someone who just gets money and has, if they have to do a couple things for it, then they do a couple things for it, but that comes with no strings attached, so there's no like.
What are they all?
Sugar baby is a thought. She's just a thought. You know what I mean? She go around, everybody throw some breath. She a $40 chick. $40 chick, you know what I mean? But in any event, though, guys, to tell you the truth, they making it more complicated than what it is. They're making it more complicated than what it is, but it's complicated, man. That's my guy.
That's what he do.
They all have in common.
Hold on, real quick. That's what I was going to say. And we do, as men, we want a trophy wife. We want a wife that everybody like, that we could roll out, like, that could represent you. Like, come on. Like, we have meetings at Rap and Sin and shit. Like, I want you to be able to come in and hold it down. And, you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's why you go hard. That's why you do the 80 hours a week. So you could come home to somebody that you can be like, oh, that's my baby. Yeah, you feel good coming home to. Like, that's my joint right there. You know what I mean? Facts. And you, as a female, you want to be able to be like, look at your man like, yes, my man progressing. He's growing. He's every day. He's changing. He's, you know what I mean? He's doing him. He's, look at his account. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just, you want that. Like, who don't want to have a man looking successful out there in the land, in the world? You know what I mean? So it's just an equal partnership.
Sex
for resources, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
I guess it is. Ideally, it wouldn't be, but I mean, women are in for the money. I mean.
Okay, so why don't we just legalize it if it's already happening?
That's a great question.
Maybe a sugar baby is that it's more like longer term and kind of like drawn out. Well, prostitution's maybe like a one night thing. And then what was the last one?
Gold digger.
A gold digger. I'd say they haven't gotten. Oh, I don't know. Tim, what do you think?
I mean, gold digger's just going for the money. It can last for as long as you want or as like short as you want.
Well, what do they all have in common?
Money. I'd say they're all looking for money in exchange for sex, yeah.
So how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
I don't think it is because I think dating is, I mean,
prostitution is you just there for a purpose and you're done. Dating is you're looking to build something with someone.
I got an excuse for one of them. Only one of them. I got an excuse for the gold digger because the gold digger nowadays is so nice with it. She don't gotta give you sex. See now how the rest of them is equal. They all could be some form of prostitution because the sex is in exchange and it's transaction. So yes, we're not complicating that. But with these gold diggers now and these fans only accounts, they not having sex.
Oh,
and they getting rich.
Yeah, that's right.
There's all forms of dating, really. There's dating where it's just for sex, really. And then there's also dating where someone really loves the other person.
Yeah.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
Exactly. They have all of their needs taken care of.
All right, guys. So
Except
now,
for companionship.
all right, no, companionship my ass. Y'all go down to the club every day,
That's not companionship, though. That's not someone to.
But you can get an escort. You get an escort. You get an escort.
That's true. That's true.
And that's what makes the man the prize. You see that? That's what makes the man the prize. Okay. Dude, that's what makes the man the prize. You guys, you got to remember, coochie is powerful, but it need carnet first. If you don't give coochie carnet, coochie just gonna sit there and tick 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 tick. Or coochie gonna go fuck his nerves all up and shit, and then be all fucked up. You know what I mean? But in any event, coochie needs you. Don't you ever forget it. Coochie needs you, yo. You know what I mean? And remember, I'm not talking, I represent and I speak for my guys that is right there that need a couple more, you know what I mean, words of advice to become the best version of themselves. I don't entertain you dusty dudes that just want to, you know what I mean, be entertained all fucking day. We don't do that over here. We want to change the laws of your mind and become a better person so that you can get with one of those sisters all Latinos all take your passport and go across seas, then that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to put you up on game on how to become a better person. You know what I mean? That's why you see I don't only do videos on women all day. I go to current events, I go to news, I go to everything, guys, because you gotta broaden your horizon. You can't. I mean, we grew up on a one track minded belief system that's false. Like, you gotta let some new information in. Right, word. Let me get back to this video.
That's why I bought a dildo and a vibrator.
Why are
Oh,
there
she
so many
just
women
hold on,
today
let me
who
play
say they
that
don't
back.
need a
She
prostitute? Why
got
would a
mad.
man?
And there's also dating where someone really loves the other person.
Yeah. If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid, and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
Exactly. They have all of their needs taken care of. That's why I bought a dildo and a vibrator.
Why are there so many women today who say they don't need a man?
Wow, that is a good question. Because there's so many men, quote unquote, tricking and wanting to come out the pockets to buy a woman. So if you after you do that so many times, I would feel like, if they're good with their money and balancing out their careers and stuff like that, they don't need a man after a while, because a lot of women feel like they're more superior than us.
Listen, he touched on it and then he went somewhere else, but he was touching on it. Why would you, bro, think about it. Let's put ourselves in the modern woman's shoes right now, right? If I had a chick that will cash at me $40 right now, and I had a chick in my inbox that Uber me some food. I mean, with the Grubhub, Uber Eats me some food, right? Separate, different girl now. Then I had a female over there that'll come through if I called her to top me off. Why the fuck would I need a girl? You get what I'm saying? This is what's going on right now with the females. They don't need a man because they got so many other options just jumping out the window, not making them work for it, not making them earn it. They don't need a man.
I mean, if this one don't do whatever it is that she wants him to do, she's just gonna cut him off and go into the next one. Who's gonna do whatever she wants?
She don't even gotta cut this one off because he probably just
time out.
Right, she just put him on. She just park him because he ain't going nowhere. The lurker gonna still lurk his ass right on back to her. But that's what it is right there. So it's like, I mean, they don't need a man. Let alone they can't even really engage and play that, because if they post this one or say or talk too much, then this one find out, then this one to stop giving them stuff. So, you know what I mean? It's a weird world out here, but
As a human. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel that same way, though, in my opinion.
Why is it when men think they're superior to women, we call it chauvinism, but when women think they're superior, we call it empowerment?
Wow, that's a great question. I don't know. I think it's just the way the times has changed. We had a lot of better quality women back in the days when we first started getting that information. But, our grandmothers, and they're not around a lot of times to even keep that going and teach the women how
he touched on it right there, yo. Yeah. We missing grandma and mom. These new wave grandmas, they don't even want to be called grandma. We missing grandma and mom. We missing soul food mama. Mm-hmm. That's who we missing. We missing her. We missing the old head dudes that'll be like, yo, pull up your pants or hit you with the cane and shit.
There you go.
We missing them. And it's sad, guys.
Mm-hmm. We all paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Quality of a man is better than what he can actually give you.
So why are so many people asking where have all the good men gone, but nobody's asking where have all the good women gone?
Right, because the good men are sitting at home waiting for a woman to get back while the woman is out in Vegas with the young guy.
Is it possible for a bisexual woman to be submissive with a man but dominant with a woman?
Yes,
Isn't that called a switch?
I think so, yeah.
If men have
Is that possible?
Wait, for a bisexual female to be submissive to the man
and dominant to the female.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Easier in society, would you be willing to switch gender roles with a man?
No.
Why not?
No. Pussy is power.
Why are women more likely to switch gender roles with another woman than she would switch gender roles with a man?
Again, pussy is power.
Okay.
I don't know.
So if pussy is power, why are women always talking about how hard it is to be a woman in our society?
Cause dudes ain't shit. I don't know.
Why aren't guys allowed to say that women ain't shit?
She ain't have an answer for that. She
He caught her. He caught her.
She ain't have nothing for that.
That was her routine answer too, for everything.
About how hard it is to be a woman in our society.
Cause dudes ain't shit. I don't know.
Why aren't guys allowed to say that women ain't shit?
Because that's disrespectful. What if your mama wasn't shit?
Once again,
fuck out of here, yo. Get.
Don't be disrespectful.
They want equal. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? They want equal. Man, listen, guys. You know, make a scene, make a whole movie, yo. Play with me. Make a whole movie, yo. Anything you could do, I could do better.
and then why is it not equally disrespectful to say that dudes ain't shit? If women talk about equality.
You know what? That's a good question.
Is it possible that women just want double standards instead of equality?
Gotta.
Maybe.
So what advice would you give to the men who don't trust women?
I'd say open. Don't just let one person. Don't let one female fuck up your image for the rest of them.
You that female though. You would be that female. You see how she read from the playbook? She read from the auntie playbook. Like, what would auntie say, right? Get the fuck out of here. You is that woman. Like, and the guys just take notes. How they read from the playbook, read the scripts.
You know, just treat the girl accordingly and go based off of what she shows you.
You were in a previous episode of It's Complicated called Sex is a Weapon, and you were the guy who drove a Kia Rio. So can you tell me what happened with your girl after the show?
Hey, man, you know what? I told her, look, man, you're not going to be using sex as a weapon no more. So that's a thing of the past, man. Hey, it was a blast, but it was a thing of the past. So, hey, once she got to holding that ass, I told her to hit the gas. Simple as that.
Are you still driving the Kia Rio?
I have a Kia Rio 06, 180,000 miles for the record, still running. Hey, look, right now it's in the shop, man, but, you know, it'll be back up and running in no time, baby.
All right, guys, and that was our review for tonight, guys. Guys, what we're going to try to do for these reviews is we're going to try to do these every Sunday, all right? Every Sunday at 9:30 around this time right here, we're going to be giving it to y'all, me and Mrs. Goodbread. You know what I mean? We're going to review these and react to these videos. A la via, my boy, It's Complicated.
Yes.
So, guys, to put the finishing touches on it, gender roles is important, guys. Don't let them divide y'all, and you know what I mean, because they divide and conquer. You know what I mean? Men, you be the man. You know what I mean? Women, you be the woman. You know what I mean? Honestly, women, you women are very powerful. You know what I mean? I understand that you need that man to be at least half, at least 50% of what. But you also got to be patient too, ladies. This is an impatient society that we live in, and they're pushing you women in the direction they want you guys to go, and it's not right. You gotta wait up for that. Wait up for the dudes now. I'm not telling you be naive and be no fool. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you to be patient and start rushing into things. That'll help you on every aspect. Fellas, you do the same. Like the people that like you. You know what I mean? Like the people that like you. Date the people that want to date you. All right? Simp on the women that will simp on you, guys. Simple. You know what I mean? We make things so difficult. You know what I mean? Trying to be slick. Reap what you sow. If your intentions are bad, your results going to be even worse. All right? But I ain't going to drag it, class. Until next time,